So annoying. Oh, made it. Ah! Welcome back, Hunter. Where were you in a game of Smite? I want to get all the chests. Let's go. Let's see. No! These are really bad angles for, like, everything. Oh. I finished the level. You missed me going through some dwarf rooms, Gandalf doing some really cool magic stuff, and then me dying a lot on one specific part that I can't remember. Oh, and then a really annoying camera angle that I don't know how to fix. Avilo pisses most people off. And for those who don't know, Avilo is a StarCraft 2 player who streams for a living, I think, and who does a lot of quote-unquote mech builds, and he does it like quote-unquote making it happen is what he calls it. And he's a really gimmicky, like his stream is really gimmicky, and that he uses gimmicks to garner attention, which is okay. It's just that he's not funny, he's not cool, and he just does a lot of things that make people mad. Like, he accuses pretty much everyone who beats him of hacking in some way. He's a really bad player in general, and he got beaten by a professional that was doing this kind of weird strat, and he got mad about it, and so he's like, oh, look at the state of StarCraft 2 right now, it's so bad. And I mean, it's just a really negative attitude that no one in the community should have. Is he streaming right now, and are you watching it? Because I kind of make a point just to never watch his stream. Ooh. Yeah. Some people do watch him just to troll, but others just swear he's the second coming of Christ. And I'm just like, no. He basically, yeah, he is the embodiment and representation of Reddit, or the dark side of Reddit, of StarCraft 2, or 4chan of StarCraft 2. That's kind of who he is. And he's just so full of himself, and he's just, like he said, like T-Bryce said, he's a jerk. He's just mean for no reason. He doesn't respect anyone. Not, like one time he was playing this other professional player, but this was on ladder, not a tournament. He was playing Polt, who is a Korean Taryn player. And people were like, you were playing Polt, you're playing Polt, you're playing Polt. And he's just like, no, this dude's a hacker. There's no one on the server who plays that good. And he's, I don't know, he's cancer. Oh. Yeah, Hunter, did you see that? Those were the camera angles that are so annoying. On these contraptions when you have multiple of them. Yeah, Taryn Mech is entertaining, but I wouldn't watch him. I would watch someone like Gandalf stream. But you can find games of like Goody, Byung, Sky High, even Marine King when he first came back into Pro. Bollocks. Yeah, and there's no way I can fix it. All I can do is this or that. I can only look up or down. And so, I have to kind of orient myself based on the way he's facing rather than the way I want him to move. So like now, that's a lot better than what it was. Basically, yeah. He's... Ah! I fell. I keep falling. No. Okay, so I got that first try. There's got to be better ways than just like orienting myself like... Okay, good, I made it. No, because I'm doing this to get extra things like chests, more than just continuing the story. I'm really surprised that one wasn't locked. And so, now I'm gonna have to go through the other one, but now I can kind of jump on that one specifically, like that. And I don't have to worry as much about the camera. Wait, are you calling me Total Biscuit or Hunter? Because I don't think Hunter's Total Biscuit. Then there are going to be people who might be watching this who are going to be like, I don't know who any of these people are. Still got it. Yes, but I use the sword because it does more damage, and because of the fact that to get rid of shields you have to use... Like, you could theoretically beat the dude with the shield with the stick, but you can't... But it'll take longer and it's harder to do. Whereas with the sword, with Sting, you can straight up break their shields. So, that has a lot more use to me specifically. But yes, you could beat them with the stick. There's nothing that stops you from doing so, other than it'll just take longer. This bridge. Oh, barrels. Alright, that's step one, and I'm gonna look around for extra things first. These are what are known as wereworms. They're like blind, so... Ah! I also hate fighting them. See how careful I have to be? No, Bionic builds, look up when Marine King first came back to whenever, right? It's a game on Outboxer from Pro League. He did a really cool Bionic build against Zerg. Or maybe it was against Taryn. I know it was against someone. You wanna know who else did that? Maru. That one was actually fairly recent as well. Not as far back as like 2014. That was like early 2015, late 2014 kind of deals, as instead of just straight up. Yeah. What do you mean what happened to the sound? Hunter. Well, the game just crashed, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to open it again, and then continue from where my last save was. Perfect. I don't know where I last saved, though. I know it was fairly recent. So... That's... okay. Hold on a second, I'll fix that by opening the game. There we go. That was way too loud. What do you mean exactly? Like, what do you mean happened to the sound, Hunter? Because remember this, you when you type something, that's still 2 minutes after I see it. Or like what you see is 2 minutes after something happens. Gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, I still gotta get to that. Antidote. I'm gonna need all the antidotes I can carry. Well, since you didn't really answer, I guess nothing happened to the sound. Yeah, Bionic builds are cool, they're just hard to pull off. Holy... I don't know what that was. Thanks to that, I'm turning everything down. Ow, that gave me a headache. That one sound alone. Oh, T-Bryce, I just thought of it. Bionic builds, generally you start with mech. Like, you start out with mech, with like a mech comp, and you kind of sit with a, but you know, you continuously make marines, but then the rest of your units are like mostly mech, but you continue getting barracks and upgrades for your bio part. I'm gonna fail this if I don't pay attention. There we go. And so, that's why, like, you generally just don't want to go straight into doing Bionic. I don't know. And it scared me. A few hearts. Health bubbles. Okay, still alive. That gives me a lot of money. That was from... not yet. She's at work. And I missed. See, that's why it's a lot better just to take out the shield than kill him with the sword. Now him, the short staff, you could focus him down with the staff, and it's less important, because you've already taken out his, the dude with the shield. So, those might be useful. Yes, they just might be. But before I get to that... the hell? Oh, I know how to get down there.